tell us how the medical is a big question. How do medical and dental schools in the U.S. compare to medical and dental schools in Hong Kong or around the rest of the world, the UK, for example? Anybody have any views on that and why you would choose the U.S. over the UK?
Actually, when I chose to go to States, I haven't done enough research to find out where I really want to go. Because my sister was in the States, a lot of my friends went to the States, so I end up in the States. After I graduated from dental school, after I got back to Hong Kong, I cannot compare to UK because I haven't been there. I haven't been to the dental school in UK, but compared to the ones in Hong Kong, as I said, we focus more on treating the patient as a human being than treating teeth. And I think we stress on continuing education more than in Hong Kong, because I don't think Hong Kong is mandatory for dentists to have a continuing education. So in the States, it's a requirement. It's a requirement to have 60 units every 2 years. I'm not sure. Is it right? 60 units? 60 units every 2 years?
Of continuing ed. It depends on the state, but yeah, usually it's anywhere between 30 to 60 continuing medical or dental education hours that you have to keep your license intact. And yeah, I was shocked when I moved here in March to find out that it's not a requirement. They get out of medical school or dental school and they don't have to go to any lectures. So
most dentists that I know in the States have more than the requirement that they need.
I have just a bit on Chinese medicine, because Chinese medicine's only been licensed in the U.S. since '75, and I was among the first coming in the early '80s to get in the field. And then I went to graduate school in China after I finished all my requirements in the U.S. And I could just tell you, because what distinguishes, I think, things in America is there's a very high standard set that encourages you to think and encourages you to be broad in your perspective, and is rigorous, and it makes, compared to the China experience, for example, China was very heavy-handed. Although I got to study with some of the best people in the world in that field, the fact that people who had written the textbook that we used as our Bible were all at the Institute. I did a program with the WHO and the Chinese Medical Ministry of Health. And I have to say that I was very disappointed. I was impressed by the authority with which they spoke, but in terms of the educational process, the States makes you think, it makes you write, it makes you communicate, all the things which are going to make you a success or not later. The technical stuff, again, is important, but it's not what you get paid for, and it's not what people come to you for if you're in the medical field. They come for education, they come for services, but they also want to be informed. So in terms of the type of, why would you go to the States, for example, I think, because I sit on a group that's called the National Oriental Medicine Accreditation Agency. We're trying to get worldwide standards to take Oriental medicine to the level of dentistry and medical docs, so that when you say that you're a doctor of Oriental medicine, they go, oh, interesting, a doctor of Oriental cookery. Well, it's because we're a new field and we have to crank our standards up to the same level as medicine. So that's a U.S. initiative that's being spread internationally, and including in China.